Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Some changes for Brooklyn. And it's the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 2. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Foul for 3. Scoring the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Foul for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Aldridge left side. Pass to Dragic. Covington with the steal. Here's Kennard. Not enough on that one as it misses. In the corner, it's Harris. Puts it up from 17. Great D that time from Powell. Over Harris. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Now here's Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Shooting for
Showing the courage and strength to take it up inside. Gorn will now go to the line.
The Nets making a switch here. Now here's Jackson. And stolen by Irving. A second chance effort. The kick out to Dragic. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 6. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Nobody near George. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. To the wing on the left. Outside Jackson. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Outside, George. And he recovers it. To the paint. Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi. Dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run for the Buccaneers.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And it's Simmons penetrating. It's deflected. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
Your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
And here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Hartenstein. Right side, George. Sweet move. Good work there as it goes. George has got 6.
Facing up from mid-range, George could have tried to drive, but takes what the defense gives him.
And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%, and he seems to be getting better with age.
Kyrie Irving.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
It's Jackson with the drive, and the shot goes down. And the Clippers lead by 4.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Right side, Simmons.
2 minutes remaining.
And now the fast break, George with the ball. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by George. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by Simmons. Thomas gets a wide open look. And the Nets miss again. Clippers leading by 7. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. And Leonard gets it to go.
This is what Kawhi provides. 100% of effort. Loves to take it right to you.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thomas. And nothing is falling for him right now. Pass to Hartenstein. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. Hartenstein's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Good if it goes. And he was able to... put it up in time, but Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nets trail by 12. Outside Griffin. Durant in the corner. Back to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Kevin Durant.
Usually you wouldn't want your big man to do that, but Griffin is no ordinary forward.
Here's Hartenstein. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Poke loose. George with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
First team.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
Marcus Morris Sr. taking 2
That
shots.
misses, so he splits the free throws.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David, and has served him well. Thank you.
That's his second.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Powell with the screen. Kennard's shot is off. Nets trailed by 11. And Durant launches from deep. And the Nets miss again.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Outside Covington. Here's Kennard. And that one is hammered home.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Curry with it. On the wing, Harris. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Covington. Powell for 3. Brooklyn with the ball. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Harris. Clock at 4. Here's Dragic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Nets trailed by 11. In the corner, it's Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down low. Here's Ibaka.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Curry attacking to the wing right side. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Dragic has got 5 now.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Back to Kennard. It's stolen by Dragic. And they're moving it up. On up the court. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And we're also seeing that power game on the interior. Really just putting on a clinic when you talk about post play.
Now here's Jackson. Screen by Zubac. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now here's Leonard. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving surveying the floor. That one's not going to go. Clippers leading by 8. On the wing, George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brown with it. George picks him up. Pass to Irving. Back to Brown. Leonard with the steal. One-on-one here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And George with the stuff.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
Brown outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Leonard attacking. And finished off by Leonard.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love there.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And the Clippers call time here. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lue as he talked with the team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Outside Jackson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Durant wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. George. And Durant sends it back.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
Still Clippers ball.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Six to shoot. Jackson deciding where to go with it. George, no good. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 12-point game. From outside the arc, KD's shot is off.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Simmons. There's the drive. AT that time from Leonard. Steps back. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers making a switch here.
LA basketball. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
Clippers leading by 12. Outside Jackson. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Curry. Pass to Aldridge. Outside KD. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And the basket by Curry.
Assisted by.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
Outside, George. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 12. Left side Durant. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Now, here is George. Outside Jackson.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Here's Jackson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's Drummond, high post. And it's Drummond with the jam.
An added wrinkle to Drummond's game, putting the ball on the floor to get to where he wants.
Jackson is doubled. In the corner, Powell with it. And stolen by Drummond. Thomas down low. Another shot. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Outside Jackson. Kennard for three. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Durant with it. Guarded down by Jackson. Wasted no time on that one.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
Here's Jackson. Some solid defense there from KD. And here are the Nets. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Slicing and dicing the defense to pieces. When Simmons cuts hard inside, he is very hard to control.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Covington. Leonard inside. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
And here's KD for three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.